So I go into the prophecy of Daniel's 70 weeks, and we go through it carefully, but in a way that the average layperson can understand. And we teach them about the prophecy. Well, and Pastor Jim, I'm telling you that they have all the furniture ready today. And I asked Rabbi Chaim Richmond, who is the executive director of the Temple Institute, I said, okay, Rabbi, I want to know something. If your government calls you today and says, we just got a deal, build the temple, how long will it take you? He said, we have estimated that we can do it within 12 months with modern technology. The Bible teaches it will be done during the first 3.5 years of the final 7.
Yeah.
So, and they have the architectural drawings. I've seen the architectural drawings with my own eyes.
Is that why they've asked Trump to help build it? They actually, Jews have asked Trump to please help us build our temple.
Yeah, because they compare him to Cyrus.
Right.
Cyrus, you know, in the Old Testament, when the Jews were down in Babylon, because they'd been carried away because of their backsliding. Well, Cyrus overthrew the government of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, and when Cyrus came to power, Jeremiah prophesied to Judea and said, you're going to go into captivity for 70 years. And if you go willingly, I'll bless you in your captivity. But if you resist, you'll be destroyed. Well, listening to him preach was Daniel, 3 Hebrew children, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Mordecai, and they went willingly. When Nebuchadnezzar came, they were in their first wave. Well, where did they end up? They ended up high in the governments of Babylon at that particular time. Well, then, when the 70 years was up, Daniel said, I understood by reading the books, the 70 years prophesied by Jeremiah the prophet. It says that in the book of Daniel. And he said, so I set my face to fast and pray. And he began to fast and pray, and God answered his prayer. You know the way he answered his prayer? He got him thrown in the lion's den. Now, sometimes we don't like our prayers answered that way.
Right.
But he got thrown into the lion's den, but just for one night. Because Darius did not approve of this, but he couldn't change the law. And so he comes down early in the morning and pulls Daniel out of the lion's den. Now, Darius was co-ruler with Cyrus. They were the ruler of the Medes and the Persians. Well, if you've got a guy in your realm that lived a night through the lion's den, and you personally pulled him out, are you going to go introduce him to your co-ruler? You know you're going to. I am sure that Daniel met Cyrus, and he said to Cyrus, well, you know you're in the prophecies of our scriptures? Cyrus said, me? Yeah. Isaiah 44. It says, Cyrus, thou art the Lord's anointed, and you will say unto the house of the Lord, thou shalt be built. And Daniel told him how that the temple was destroyed because of Israel's backsliding. But after 70 years, we're going to go back. And Cyrus said, done. All the Jews can go back starting tomorrow. And furthermore, I'm paying cash for the temple out of the king's treasury.